The cloud forests of Kenya are among the least studied and least understood of all our ecosystems. But 200 kilometers east of Nairobi, the expansive Tsavo Ecosystem is interrupted in the south by a lush, green, cloud-covered mountain range. These are the Chyulu Hills, which divide the red soil Tsavo Ecosystem from the Amboseli Plains. I joined up with Dr. Paul Musili from the National Museums of Kenya and 18 school teachers to go on a learning expedition to inspire and prepare them to put cloud forests in their teaching.
This is the Kigelia africana, the African sausage tree, and in Masha it's called what? Yes. So munaitumia ratina.
For beer.
First of all, you can burn it. You can put on
fire towards making a brew.
After that, now we cut it in 2 pieces. You clean it and then you remove the seed.
Visitors to the Chyulu Hills mainly come for the hike and to see the spectacular caves or lava tubes. It's believed that lava tubes are formed when flowing molten lava cools and hardens on the surface but stays hot and molten in the middle, leaving behind a massive empty tube as the lava flows. The Chyulu Hills boasts some of the largest lava tubes in the world, and one of them, the Leviathan Tube or Kisula Cave, is over 11.5 kilometers long. These caves make great hiding places for wildlife. The local people have amazing stories about these caves and how they used them to hide stolen cattle during raids in days gone by, and where warriors performed sacred ceremonies. Most of the people who come here now are tourists, so it was an amazing eye-opener for our teachers. But imagine what it would be like to bring our wildlife warriors' kids here to teach them about geology, ecology, culture, and the wonders of this magnificent natural phenomenon. As you go up in altitude, you begin to notice the vegetation changing, from grasslands to thickets, then woodlands and forest in the valleys between the peaks. We weren't just hiking for fun. We were learning about the plants and the animals, and we were documenting them all along the way. A hike to the peaks of the Chyulu Hills is quite exhausting, but it's well worth it.
This is now on top of the hills. So now we can see both sides of the hills. You can see, but anyway, sorry, because of the cloud, you can see Kilimanjaro right there where the cloud is. So if you turn on the left, you can see Tsavo West National Park. Down here in the Chyulu, that's the Chyulu National Park.
After a short break to enjoy the spectacular view and catch our breath, we continued to the cloud forest. The cloud forests of Kenya are among the least studied and least understood of all our ecosystems. There are no permanent rivers on the Chyulu Hills, but cloud-trapped water is channeled underground to feed the Tsavo and the Galana rivers, as well as Mazima Springs, the main source of water for the entire city of Mombasa. How do they do that? Well, cloud forests have a superpower. They can trap water from the clouds. Dr. Musili told us about the amazing species like New Butonia macrocalyx, Tabernamontana stapfiana, Prunus africana, and others I can't even pronounce.
Babungia ungantensis, and it's not obvious like you would find a fruit. So we are very lucky.
How exciting.
So we are going to now collect a specimen, and you can see the beautiful fruit.
Cloud forest trees are amazing. The tree crowns are incredibly dense and they intercept the clouds. And because the crowns are cool, they cause condensation. Water droplets form on the leaves and the droplets coalesce to form larger drops, and then they drop to the ground. And that is the main source of water for all the plants and animals in the forest. We learned so many amazing things about cloud forests. Unlike the giant trees in tropical forests, cloud forest trees are short. They have twisted stems and their branches are covered in mosses. They look old because they are. These trees are incredibly slow growers And that's what makes these forests so vulnerable to disturbance, because it will take a very long time to recover. Our teachers got to be kids for a day and even climbed trees, but it wasn't just for fun. Because these forests are so poorly studied, teachers got to help in collecting specimens for the National Museums of Kenya. Wouldn't it be amazing if our teachers and our wildlife warriors kids helped scientists like Dr. Musili to identify new species? Cloud forests like the Chyulus are known for their incredibly valuable services. But who can put a price on the value of biodiversity? These tiny, overlooked treasures are worth more than any money could ever buy. Wildlife Warriors takes teachers into the wild to give them a chance to learn from the experts and to share their knowledge with their peers. And it's not just about science, it's about respect. When you connect with nature, you can't help falling in love. And when you're in love, you treasure and protect that feeling.
Well, we're now blessed because it's begun to rain, and that means that we have to stop our activity and actually head back down to the vehicle, which is in the lowlands. Hopefully it's not raining down there, but it's pouring up here.
Learning about cloud forests gives us a chance to love it and to be part of saving it.